Hello everybody, welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake and we are out here at the firewood stand. Whoa, a little bit of wind there. At the firewood stand, restocking. Over the course of the wedding weekend, yes, this is the first video back since the wedding. I am now a married man. I am not wearing a ring due to some OSHA stipulations that tree guys aren't really supposed to wear rings due to chippers. But yeah, we're out here over the course of the weekend. It was a fantastic weekend. Thank you for everybody that sent their congratulations and stuff via text, Facebook, comment section, and everything. It's really appreciated. There will be some pictures and stuff that I can put in the video, just showing you briefly a little bit about the wedding. But it was a lot of fun. Everything went perfectly. Sarah and everybody else involved did a great job planning the wedding. And yeah, that's it. So now we're just settling back into, regular life. But yeah, while we were away, the firewood stand did pretty good. I filled it up right before we left, and we sold 4 loose stacks while I was gone, which is good. Things were slow for a while, but now they're starting to pick back up. So I'm going to fill up the firewood stand here. Chris and maybe even Chris's father is going to be coming over, and we are going to split up some wood because I need to get a lot of this ash that's been sitting for like a year, 2 years in log form, split up and drying, because people are already starting to call about bulk firewood, and that ash is mostly what I'm going to be selling. I like to give it a couple weeks, a month or so before I generally sell it, but most of these people are just buying early for the winter burning season, and they're a little bit ahead of the game. So by the time that November, December rolls around, that ash wood will be good and dry by then. So I'm gonna get this tote out of the way. We're gonna load up the rest of the firewood stand and then head back into the wood yard and make some more firewood. All right, guys, we got the firewood stand all loaded up. We got Chris and his father, Chris, here. He is sporting the Dude Ranch DIY merch. Go check out the link down in the description. We got 2 different styles of t-shirts. What's going on, guys?
I'm here to make some firewood.
Here to make some firewood. All right, so let's shut up and get to splitting. We got some ash logs that we're going to be splitting today. We got the 500i doing some cutting, the WoodMaxx 2228 with the attached conveyor, the custom grizzly bars, which we are still trying out. We only took them on one mated voyage so far, and then we got a couple empty totes here. So like I said, we got to get some firewood split. Let's get going. Okay guys, now as I'm editing this the following day from filming, I know a lot of you are going to say, why does it look like the splitter is cycling so slow? And Chris and I talk about this at the end of the video, but I know a lot of people skip around and might not make it there. So my thinking is that the splitter is somehow stuck in the second stage of the pump, like the power stage, which is a lot slower than that first initial stage that the pump is normally in. I have since talked to a couple different people. I've talked to Shibe from Outside with Shibe. I've talked to Jeff and Patty from Mountaintop Outdoors. I've talked to Harry from the WoodMaxx service department, and they all kind of said the same thing. Apparently there's a set screw on the pump itself, and it might have loosened up and worked its way out or just fallen out completely during transport. So when I get home today, that is going to be the first thing that I do and check. But as you can see here, the splitter is cycling awfully slow compared to what it normally does, and we all kind of noticed this right away, but didn't know about the set screw. So hope that clarifies things. Alright guys, there is our third and final tote for the day. This is all the scrap here in this top that came off the homemade grizzly bars. So we did 3 totes today. that's what we got out of the 3 totes of scrap off the grizzly bars. We also got...
Grizzly bars did a good job today. We had, what, just one piece get hung up?
Yeah, there were just a couple little like awkward pieces that got hung up, but for the most part, you know, they were either getting knocked out themselves or, you know, I was catching it. With 3 guys here, I was almost like stacking the wood in the tote at the top just to be able to fit more in. With 3 guys, it was great. We got a lot cut up. We got a full, little deck here of stuff cut up. It was Chris Sr.'s first time running the machine. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
It really run through. It cuts everything pretty, conformative.
Yeah, like uniform size.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of the box wedge. You also noticed that it was making a lot of scrap underneath your feet there. But we were splitting. Some of this ash was the old pile that used to be over here behind the splitter, like the RuggedMade. So some of this ash and stuff, we were telling Chris Sr. that's like 2+ years old, and it had been sitting for a while. So we're going to be getting into the good stuff here in a little bit. We've been making progress on the log pile, and we just got a little bit left of those real old ash logs over there. Now, just quickly, one thing we did notice was that the splitter was running a little slow. Chris timed it, and what did we get for the cycle time?
We got like 10.3 or 10.7 seconds for a full stroke there and back.
Down and back, yeah, which seems high.
Yeah.
I feel like even when it was pushing through like some knotty stuff, we were getting like maybe a 6 or 7 second cycle time. So a good thing we're headed up.
Painful to watch while I was cutting. I was like, wow, it's not really keeping up.
Yeah, right, and it had been. So I don't know what had changed. We haven't changed anything on the machine itself, but we're headed up to Boonville this weekend. So we'll have to talk to Andrew and the great guys from Eastimate up there. I'm sure they will get us squared away. This is Costa Rica Jake. Some of you guys might remember him from the shorts and flip-flops on the Cormidi. He was also the best man at the wedding. He's still in town. What do you got to say?
Impressive down here. A lot of changes since I was here last time.
Yeah.
Especially ripping around on the Cormidi. It's been a long time since then, so it's nice to see all the changes opened up, a lot more wood.
Yeah. Well, we might be ripping around on the Cormidi sooner than everybody thinks. Just a little teaser there. Sammy and Betsy are pooped. They were just doing a lot of hard work. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like I said, Chris and I will be up at Boonville this weekend. Drop a comment down below if you will be there as well. We'd love to meet up with you guys. Anything else?
Like and subscribe.
Well, yeah, we're okay. Yes,
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. Yeah. So, as always, guys, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Any questions, comments, or feedback, throw it down in that comment section below. But for now, I'm Jake.
And I'm Chris.
And I'm Chris Sr.
And I'm Costa Rica Jake.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.